don't mind me. I was just enjoying myself, laying back like a model. I mean, what? It is Casual Friday after all. I mean, I'm not even wearing any underpants right now. What? Hey, cut it out. Don't give me the stink eye or I'll sick 'em on you again. I have a jockstrap in my possession in case of errant debris falling from the heavens or animal attacks from like badgers or zebras or, what have you. I always, and I mean always, with a capital always, wear jockstraps. Hi there! For my videos, because, things tend to get crazy. It's not all Studio 54 at my estate like it seems. And also, I suggest all males and transvestites, if they still have their bits and pieces, I suggest that they also wear jockstraps, just to make sure you are not hit with any, shrapnel that may come from my videos. Oh, and the misses, the ladies, the skirts, the broads, the dames, you girls need to wear retro specs.
I'm too sexy for my love.
For safety.
Too sexy for my love.
Safety first. Geez, look at me. What am I, a safety inspector or a model? Geez Louise, greetings and salutations, guys, gals, and fabulous transvestites. It's me, WauwautosaTufGuy. Oh yeah! And I am here with my Friday High Day video. So, instead of talking about everything that is going on in the great state of Milwaukee and all the pop culture that's coming and hitting us in the gullet, I have decided just to hop right into the content of my newest Friday flick. No filler here, people. Plus I have a 6 o'clock bodybuilding pose down with some hotshot McDonald's cashier, and I need my pecs oiled. No one is showing up the Tuffinator, believe you me. Okay, just had to crack the old knuckles here. I need my fingers to be quick, just in case. Because I have cat-like reflexes and people want to kill me. I've had an assassination attempt on my life just this week. Haters gonna hate. Okay, today's video, we will talk about 3 games that killed franchises for me. Basically, what I will be doing in this flick is I will be talking about franchises that I either loved or at least liked, and then they released a new game, and it just killed it for me, and I have not picked any game from the franchise up since, or should I say at least not played any game from the franchise. That's right, I'm not fucking around. Old Puppy Tough is PO'd. This is serious stuff here, people. Alrighty then. For the first game that killed a franchise for yours truly was Far Cry 4. Now, before we all go buck wild, woohoo! Let me hit you all with a short disclaimer. I never loved any of the Far Cry games, and I certainly didn't love the series like I love this.
Hey, I want to dance with somebody. Hi! Hi! Hi, everybody! Hi! Hey, come dance with me! Come dance with me! Come on! And you, come dance too!
Whoa! I mean, after seeing that piece of luscious meat, who could not love these? Boy, is it getting hot in here. Or is that sexual tension? Okay, so anyway, before I ever played a Far Cry game, I held the series in like some sort of mystical acclaim because I knew that Crytek made the first Far Cry. And at the time, I thought Crysis was one of the greatest shooters ever created, so I was noticeably excited. Woohoo! I was like a drape salesman at a Lady Gaga concert, if you catch my drift. Okay, well, long story el shorte. I just wanted to use that phrase, even though it doesn't apply here. I never had the chance to play Far Cry 1, so in early 2011 I ended up buying Far Cry 2, and while it wasn't a total train wreck like that, the game was just way too dated for 2011 because the fast travel took about 10 to 15 minutes to get to if you were not in the right spot. But you know what? I gave the game a pass because there were parts I had fun with. So then, you know, Far Cry 3 came out and I enjoyed it for the most part, even if it was, you know, pretty repetitive. I mean, not everything can be as interesting as this fella, for the love of Pete.
That is not part of the uniform, Ken. You need to take that off.
This outfit is too matchy-matchy as it is, and so I was just trying to break it up with some simple horizontal lines.
Do you have an attitude, candidate? Do we detect an attitude?
Everything
we
we do
an
have
attitude?
She's got an attitude.
What?
Sir,
What?
Officer Candidate, you just called me she?
Get down, candidate. Do it now. What type belt is that, candidate? What is that?
D&G.
What is D&G?
Dolce & Gabbana, hello?
Well, was it me or was he uber sexy? Okay, so is everybody following me so far? I had some great random love for the Far Cry series, played 2, it was dated, thought 3 was okay. Everything's looking up and up for 4, right? Okay. Far Cry 4 dropped, and like all games I bought it on release day, and waited months and months to finally open it, and when I finally took my stunningly beautiful fingers and pried the plastic away like some obese, sweaty man opening his last box of steakums. Yummy! I was treated to one of the most generic, boring, repetitive, open-world games my stunning blue eyes had ever seen. And for icing on the cake, yes, I found the Indian radio host to be the most annoying NPC in a video game since motherfucking Rico from the Killzone series. Man, I hated you motherfucker! Many of people ask me when they see me on the streets when, you know, they can get to me and my bodyguard is like, look what, I'm a big YouTube star, you know? Many people ask me why I hate Far Cry, and I tell them that it brings nothing new to the table. The AI always acts exactly the same when you're trying to capture their bases and, you know, letting out the animal that they always have caged up. And the game seems to be wrote by, you know, 4th graders that just learned how to swear. Now, I didn't play Far Cry Primal. I played the much better Horizon Zero Dawn. And you know what? I didn't play Far Cry 5 either. So, you know, there's a chance that those first 2 issues that I mentioned may have been fixed. I don't know. But I have watched a lot of my fabulous subbies videos of Far Cry 5, and I have seen with my own 2 peepers that the god-awful writing still exists. So, right now, Far Cry is dead to me. You're dead, damn it. You big butthead!
Move along there, you big buttheads!
Thanks for backing me up, Babe the Pig! Babe the Pig! Wow, sometimes you just need someone backing you up. I feel all smooth. I'm adjusting my eyes. Game number 2 that killed the franchise for me. The 2013 release of SimCity. Oh, I love that franchise. Now, I know a lot of you go and look at old Puffy Tuff's channel and never see any city builders to grace his page. But I adored SimCity 2000. It was one of my favorite games to play when I was in middle school. I mean, what 12-year-old wouldn't want to name a place, a town, Pussy Paradise, or a school homosexual high? Yep, I was really mature. You should have seen what I used to do with the Mad Lib books. Also, watching the affluent, well-to-doers race out of the high-income residential areas when you put up a prison or a landfill in their backyard never got old. Why would they want to leave something like that? It would be an experience. So many of you people, well, I can say it's not racist if I have a jockstrap in front of me. It shields me from all racism. As I was saying, if some of you think that SimCity 2000 is the only game I love in the Far Cry series, give me some of this. Oh yeah, you're wrong. My love for the SimCity franchise goes long and hard, like what I'm working with down here, yeah. I played the first SimCity that came out in 1989, and it was quite a hoot. Even if, you know, laying all the waterworks and pipes was a first-degree bore, I could look past that. I even played SimCity 1, 2, 3, 4 that came out in 2003. And back then, my life was about partying and going to the discotheque. That's right, Father Tough Guy used to be a disco king. So I was just, you know, keeping the family tradition alive. During those years, if I actually played a game, it was one I was insanely excited about. So that should tell you something about the SimCity franchise. That is why the 2013 reboot of SimCity totally shit on me and rubbed it all over my chest. Oh. First off, the game had an always online feature, and their servers were about as good as last year's Friday the 13th servers, which means they were comparable to a dinner at Denny's. Oh, thank you, editing skills, for getting my point across for those that may not understand. Secondly, the game was made with a strange function where you could not put all the important buildings in one map. For example, if you decided to create an airport, you could only have an airport and houses and hotels and business, but no schools or hospitals. You would have to start a whole new map and build the hospitals or other important buildings there. And they were all supposed to be connected by the always online feature. It was a totally ridiculous game design. I believe it was patched and changed after a few months. But, you know, us launch players had to deal with getting rammed in the poop chute harder than Nicole Eggert from Charles in Charge.
New boy in the neighborhood.
Hey, I will always champion anybody from Baywatch's causes. Believe you me. Now, there have been no new SimCity games since that train wreck of a game, but that shit show destroyed all city builders for me from that point on. I didn't even get the park building Jurassic Park game. I love Jurassic Park. I'm even wearing the shirt for Pete's sake. And on top of that, I even had a Jurassic Park poster in a plastic case, like the movies do. I had this when I was 11 years old. I was balling in Jurassic Park wealth. I'm a certified fan for the love of Pete. The last SimCity just didn't kill the franchise for me. It killed the whole fucking genre! I hate you! I hate you, SimCity 2013! You ruined my life!
Move along there, you
Well, thanks, Babe the Pig. You made me feel a whole of a heck of a lot better due to your words. I am sorrowful no more. Ooh. Now to the last game that killed the franchise for me, and my vocal cords are getting a workout during this video for the love of Jim Dugan. The last game that destroyed a franchise in the Tuppasaurus Rexes Ooh, did I scare boy? I'm sorry. Assassin's Creed Unity. Ooh, this one hurt. The Assassin's Creed series has always been kind of an enigma in my life. It was always a bit repetitive, extremely easy, and very casual, which is basically the formula for me to dislike, if not hate, any game out there. But the Assassin's Creed games always kept me coming back for more. Shit, I even thought the 5th and 6th entries of the series, Assassin's Creed 3 and 4, were the best entries to ever grace my esteemed presence. That's right. Oh, what? You know, don't look at me like that. I liked Ranatanaki. You know, even if he was emo as hell. I mean, his father basically killed his mother, for Pete's sake. So the fella had a reason to be melancholy. Jeez. You guys are meanies.
Move along there, you big butt heads.
Whoa, Babe the Pig! You didn't have to take it there, no siree, Bob. Oh, jeez. I predict a drop in my subscriber count after that hate speech from the fire-tongued SOB named Babe the Pig. Wow. Back to AC. During the Black Flag and American Revolutionary War days of Assassin's Creed, everything was peaches and cream for me. The game even was a Christmas tradition for me. For 6 years straight, I played a new Assassin's Creed game in December, and it almost always went through Christmas. So, you know, I'm a bit sentimental about this series. But when I played Unity, for some reason, it just reminded me of AC2 Brotherhood and Revelations. With a new coat of paint. I didn't need to go through that game for a 4th time. I disliked playing Unity so much, the game gave me a headache after headache. Oh, and what was the biggest headache of them all? The game froze on me regularly, and at one point I had to wait until the game was patched to progress. I think in the industry they call that a game-breaking bug. But alas, the funny thing about Assassin's Creed is that I still ended up buying Assassin's Creed Rogue, Assassin's Creed Syndicate, and Assassin's Creed Origins on release day. But I have no plans whatsoever of playing the first two. But hey, there is a silver lining to this story. I actually plan to play Origins after I am done with Monster Hunter World. Jeez. So there's a happy ending to my video. Cue the emotional music and montage. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get all sentimental on you. So there you have it. Those are the games that killed series or genres for me. But at least there is a chance for a happy ending. I'm giving Origins a chance to redeem themselves. Now, I want to know what games in a franchise that you used to play and enjoy, but when they came out with a new game, you disliked it so much that you gave them up. Lickety splits. No ifs, ands, or poop shoots about it. write that game down below, because this is something that really interests me. I want to know what game grinded your gears. I want to know the 411, brother. Whoa, Nelly, was it me or was this video first degree intense? But obviously you heard the ending. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. All right, I'm a happy mother. What? Oh, it's that bloody time again. My producer, Harvey Weinstein. He's saying wrap it up. He's giving me the... Jeez. I hope he doesn't want me to watch him take a shower again after this is done. Jeez Louise. Hey, but he says that's what all big YouTubers do, so I'm on the right path, okay? Okay, well, since I have to skadooty-doot off into the sunset, I want you to know I'll be thinking about you a whole heck of a lot this weekend. Yeah, I'm not talking to everyone. I'm talking about you specifically. Yeah, you sitting in that chair. Yeah. Okay, but this is what I want all of you to do. And I'm not just talking to you, I'm talking to everyone. I want everyone to, paint a mural of me on your wall at your house. And after you painted this mural, I want you to do a video of it. And guess what? The best one will win a $4 gift certificate to Pottery Barn from yours truly, Tuffy McTuff. Also, I'd like to say, get this done quick, because I will only be looking at the first 250 murals. Alrighty then. Oh yeah, by the way, XOXO, Gossip Tuffy, and Jockstrap, out. You go left, I'll go right.
And who am I? That's not a secret I'll never tell. You know you love me. XOXO.